Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 14 episode 9. In the previous episode we finished off these cell blocks here, apart from the flooring, you understand, but everything else such as the shower heads, all the cell doors, etc, etc. We added a storage area over here because that's like a sort of blank area where we need to sort it out, basically because we couldn't have the dogs there. And fired a couple of people, and generally just continued on. There's nothing really of note. We did have one escape attempt. When I say escape attempt, they were trying to tunnel, and I fixed that. We've just got 15 prisoners arriving now. We had a big search before the end of the last episode, and that caused us to have 13 in solitary, and 2 are still awaiting it. So 15 overall in solitary. In fact, one requires medical attention. There he is there. That's the guy that tried to escape. If I click on him, we can see it says escape attempt. So yes, generally progressing okay, keeping the prisoners inside the prison, which is always something that you want to do as a prison warden. I am going to go to my reports and staff, which I am now. I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to fire some staff, so we only have 10 workers now. Because, as someone rightly pointed out in the last episode, I was firing some guards and some dog patrols, etc., but I had too many workmen. And to be fair, I did. Not going to beat around the bush on this one. I did. I made a mistake. I fixed the problem now. This is why I read comments. Or at least the ones that are actually, you know, written in some sort of legible form other than just like, where's more RimWorld? And then on the RimWorld videos, the Prison-Arcitect. And then, you know, it goes on and on from there. I tend to ignore the people who make them comments. People who make nice, legible, happy, friendly, nice comments, you know, I'll tend to take note of them. People just go, blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you can't be bothered to type it properly, or even if, you know, it's a ranty thing, then I'm not going to bother. Anyway, who am I to really slate if I'm talking about ranty? So a lot of these videos turn out like that. Anyway, in this episode we will be hopefully getting enough money to build a couple more cell blocks. We currently have 69 prisoners of 72 because obviously we've just had a lot more turn up here. So we'll be taking them from there into their new cells, which are all done here. Our danger level is low. 22 prisoners say they're well treated. We've just found a spoon on someone. 10 prisoners have serious complaints. 6 are well fed. 25 prisoners are suppressed and compliant, and we've had 3 punishments which have been handed down recently. 10 prisoners, or 9 prisoners now, say they've been unnecessarily searched, but I think they're talking a lot of rubbish. Eventually I'm going to have to put the fence all the way along here, but that's a very expensive thing to do. So I don't know when we'll actually get to that. I need to really make sure that I have... Look at that. That camera just doesn't work, does it? I'm going to have to change it to put it there. Let me dismantle it and put it there so it's looking that way, so we can actually see something. It's because it's trapped in between the walls. Let me dismantle it. If I can actually click it. No. There. No. There. There. That's a light. That's a... there. CCTV, yeah, there we go, dismantle. It's because it's in the corner, it's only looking up that area. Ideally, that, you know, that's actually not a bad place to put it there, to look at prisoners escaping, but, you know, it's, I think the better place would be to put it there. Yeah, I think so. We should have another spare one as well. No, we don't. Let me speed it up until we do. And go. And then we'll see a worker come in. There we go, there's the worker. Come in, dismantle that, like so. And once it's done, like anytime it wants. How long does it take to take 4 screws out of a wall and take a camera out? There we go. And then we will put in our CCTV there. Fantastic. Right, back to normal speed. We have pretty much everybody working, I think. Let me go to my deployment and jobs. We can see that everybody's maxed out there, maxed out there. That's maxed out, that's maxed out. Laundry isn't, but I can put 1, 2. Hang on, how many have I got? Let me assign. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put 10 people in the laundry because I can. I have the ability. So it's like 20, 40, is it? No, yeah, 20, 40. 50, 60-ish, and we've got 9 spare. Something like that anyway. I think it's close to about 60 prisoners we've got to actually work. Am I either going really slow? Really heavy plates. Can't carry them. I know I'm going to disappear. Blink. What the hell? Go in there. Get the dog in there. Why is everybody going slow around here? Have I... Oh, it's because I put it on slow speed, that's why. I didn't even know there was a slowdown one. Weird. Anyway, it should be a reverse one as well. Back it up, just reverses the game. Has the... why is that not being placed there? Why is the install not worked? Have they installed it there? And still waiting for it to be done. Got stuff to do. And that guy's not even in his set. That guy's not even in. Look, he's still outside. Anyway, if we go to reports and regime, you can see that the regime is pretty much as before. We've got a fairly good regime, a fair amount of work time, and a decent amount of free time, I feel. Contraband, you can see, is currently almost no supply. Tools, narcotics, and luxuries. I don't care about luxuries. They can have some luxuries. Narcotics and tools and weapons, we are saying definite no to. Our policy, you can see, it is basically if you find any weapons, tools, drugs, you have 4 hours in solitary. Luxuries, I don't really mind. We're still probably going to take it off you, or we are going to take it off you if we find it, but we're not going to punish you for it, I guess. Let's have a look. Needs are okay. Bladder and bowels are obviously in the mid-levels, there always are. Sleep and food and hygiene and basically recreation and such and freedom are always, there's always a little bit of critical in there when you receive prisoners every day, so that's all that is. We're currently making 1,040 generic credits per day, which is good now because I sacked 10 workers or something like that, and we've still got enough to still move metal. In fact, I could probably get rid of a couple more. But I'm going to keep a little bit of a surplus. I'm going to force that door open as well to allow them in. Have they put that security camera in there? They have, and it looks like it just looks down that corridor. So again, it's just as useless as that one was up there, so we'll leave it. Whatever. But yes, we are generally doing okay. If I just go to my deployment and dog patrols, I can see that we've got dog patrols assigned around here, but we haven't got enough dogs to actually fulfill that. So what I'm going to do is probably go to dog handler. We've got 15. I'm going to make it 16. So we've got a spare dog. Oh, there we go. We found some tools on him. He probably stole it from here and then brought it in here. What I would like, instead of, at the moment, when you buy a dog handler, you get a dog with them. And that's how it works. And then them dogs, if they need to sleep, like they're doing now, and they recharge, they'll wait there until it goes to the dog handler like that, and then the dog handler, as you can see, it'll take one out. Perfect example there. There's another one going there. I wish you could hire dogs and dog handlers separately, because you'd be able to say, I'll hire 10 dog handlers and 20 dogs, because then one's always in the kennel having a bit of a sleep, and then you bring the other one out. I don't know if that's exactly how it works in real life, because I know there's obviously some bonding to go on with the dog and the owner and such, or the person who's holding the lead, or whatever you would like to call it. What would be the handler? Yeah, the handler. But either way, I think that would be probably better than it currently is. It looks like, look at this metal detector. It's really going off all the time, which is why a lot of people go into solitary. They still haven't figured out that they can't steal anything from me. They can't steal. There's no point. Look, that guy's just going to get... Oh, God. We should probably put some metal detectors there. I don't know if the workers in here, the prisoners go, we can escape, everything's fine. And then they look at them and go, crap, I forgot about them. Beep, as they go out. I think we'll have to have them inside. If I put them inside, I'll have to put them on both sides and then just allow doors. But we'll see. That's a lot of security cameras that we're going to have to sort of fix. Speaking of security cameras and placing them, how's my power? Because I did place them, it'll cost more power. We're okay, power's fine. We have 9,348 generic credits. Probably not enough to build this foundation. Actually, it will be enough to build this foundation, more than enough. So let's build it. I might as well place it and place a small jail door there. And then there's that building there, and we can start building that, because we are going to receive another 8 prisoners tomorrow, which we should be able to have. We currently got 68 prisoners, and we can have 72, so that's 4. Probably want to leave before tomorrow anyway, and if not, we've still got all of this area here. We've still got all of the holding cells as well, and if I really need to, I can dismantle the holding cell beds and move them into this cell block, which is probably what I might do to save a bit of funds, probably. Looks like more prisoners are getting searched. Hopefully we'll get about 12,000 from this workshop day. In fact, what I'm going to do after it's auto-saved is speed it up. So that should be okay. Why is that getting searched? It is getting searched. Have we still got prisoners waiting in here to be picked up? No, we do not. Although everybody's getting searched when they're walking through here, and most of them have got something on them as well. There you go, hacksaw. Everyone that comes out here pretty much goes, oh crap. Oh, he's got something. Did you see that? Did you see him flash something up? I don't know if you saw that, but it when he came out here, it flashed up what he had, and I think it was a screwdriver. No, it was a hammer, I think. Let's wait and see. Hammer! Yes, he had a hammer on him. Today's beverage is coffee. I'm talking rubbish. It's tea. It's tea. What I'm on about. It's tea. Just standard tea. Right. How is our danger level? Danger level is low but increasing. It's always increasing. Look at all the stuff we found here. Do we? I don't know if this is going to be a thing, but I'm guessing that when things like drills and hammers get stolen, you're eventually going to have to rebuy them. Like, you know, they're not free. You don't get, it's not free drills for everybody. It's not, not everybody in the world doesn't get free hammers. It's not like oh, everybody should be fed. It's not like everybody should have a drill. Everybody should have a drill. What if they need to put a shelf up, eh? No. So you're going to have to buy them back. I wonder if later on in the development of the game, it's actually implemented so if someone steals a drill, you have to pay like $5 to put a drill in. Actually, it wouldn't be $5 because it's sort of a compressed system of money. Even $1 for everything that gets stolen. I'd be losing about $100 a day from all the things that get stolen. Which might not be a massive problem, but, you know, could be. If you're low on money, it could be, certainly. Let me go to planning and just walls and get rid of them bits there. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well plan the walls, which is that, basically. I've got a better idea. I'll do them like this all the way along. And not build them too long. And then I'll do that. And then I will cut out... how have we done this? It's that, isn't it? And we'll cut out these bits. I think that's better. Yeah, that's a lot easier than trying to do it separately. So we'll go all the way along. And then we'll just do that. There we go. And then all the way to there. And then we'll just cut these bits out. Like so. And then that's the wall planned off, and then there's the shower planned off as well. What I need to do, rather fast, is open that door, and we'll lock it open, because otherwise they're just not going to get in. Look at all the stuff we're finding. Loads of stuff. Loads of it. And they're all getting solitary for this. Look, 4 solitary, 9 are awaiting solitary. In fact, I've got so many guards trying to... Let me hire 2 more guards. I've got so many guards wandering around to try and sort this out. There's a problem with it. Someone said to save money. I'm currently only getting 740 generic credits now because I've hired 3 more staff. But some people said to me, and I don't know whether this is right or not, but once you've done some research, if you go to bureaucracy, you can actually fire. Is it maintenance? You can actually fire the maintenance guy. You can fire him. You can fire the... Was it technician? It's not technician. I always forget the name of it. Foreman, yeah, you can fire the foreman. But I don't know if that's the case, and I don't like the idea of it. I like him around. He's doing all the paperwork. He's the one that's giving all the plans to the guys to go and fix this up and that sort of thing. In my mind, that's how it is. Anyway, we have 5 in solitary, 6 awaiting. We have 8 prisoners arriving in 8 hours. We have 2 prisoners due for release, so by the time they leave, we'll only have 2 people to be put in the holding cell, so they can have a whole holding cell to themselves if they wanted to. Danger level is low and decreasing. 2 prisoners are well fed. You know what? I'm going to probably go to my meal variety and change it to medium, because I just don't need to feed them that much now. Although I fear it might come back to bite me in the ass, but we'll see, won't we? I think we're getting on a lot of eggs and such. The well-fed thing is quite good. It's something I never saw before. I did used to change the meal variety, but and the quantity as well. You can change that as well to like high. But I'll just keep it as medium and medium. Someone said you can have one just chunk of each if you just put meal quantity to high and meal variety to high. But I don't know, I like having 2 meals. I think it's more realistic to what it would be, I guess. You'd have your breakfast and your tea, I guess it would be, or dinner. I don't know. I don't know what they would have in prison. Anyway, I think we need to expand this area a bit, because as you can see, it's sort of getting full. Although, actually, no, not really. It's not really getting that full, is it? No, not really. There's a lot of people walking around. What I need to do is put things in the middle. In fact, I'm going to go to planning and objects and just plan these 3 objects off, like so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then there was phone booths down the middle, wasn't it? That's what we're going to have eventually, like that. And we're going to have phone booths right down the middle. So it was that, and that, and that, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to put it in now, actually. Not a massive amount. I will put 1 there and 1 there. and probably one at each corner like that. Spin them round and basically do that. Spend a couple of thousand on them, but that should do us for now. And that'll save now because this is alpha. What is it? Alpha. Yeah, 14 H. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, alpha 14 hotfix. I guess that would stand for maybe. But yes, it is a fix of it because there was a couple of bugs with it. The main one being that all your planning stuff didn't save. Or it turned it all to walls, should I say, which is a bit annoying when I spent an hour planning stuff off. But you know, alpha game is alpha. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? So, danger level is going down, which is good. We're about to get paid. Depending on how much we get paid, I might be able to do this. Let me go to my brick wall and get ready to see how much we're going to get. So, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. 10 grand. 11.660. So we got 11,660 generic credits, which is more than enough for me to actually probably build this. I could probably build this cell block for that. If we're getting that much per day, then that will be quite good, because then that will allow us to pretty much build this in a couple of episodes. That is pretty good. I like that idea. So anyway, I've placed all that there. We're finding more drills. Do I want to do a full search? Do I want to do a full search? Look at the contraband. Look at all that. You can see where it's coming from. It's from the workshop. I do like that now, because originally... oh, we found some SIGs as well. Originally, there was a bit of a... Not a problem per se, but... is someone not patrolling that? There wasn't a problem per se, but people weren't really stealing much from the workshop, and it was supposed to be a massive problem, and it really wasn't. But now, yeah, it sort of is. Dog patrols. We've got someone assigned there. Oh, there we go. They're actually taking someone there. I probably don't need it, to be honest with you. I probably don't need the dog patrols in the visitation. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to deployment and dog patrols and just cancel it. I don't think I need it in visitation, because although narcotics and stuff are passed in visitation, the chances are that I'm going to detect it when they get to their cell block anyway, because I've got dogs patrolling in cells. In fact, I haven't got them patrolling in this one, so dog patrols... Oh, I have got them there. So I might as well keep it like that. Anyway, the workmen are coming to sort this out now that they've transferred all of the metal. I don't know whether it intelligently moves the metal from... keeps it there. In fact, if I go to my deployment and staff only... Right, that area is storage and staff only. That makes sense. That's storage, staff only. Ah, deliveries, right, yeah. So it keeps all the metal in the deliveries. It won't take it to storage. But never... I don't think it did it? Can't remember. Excuse me. Right, let me put in some drains at the back. Like so. We'll need to go to my utilities, electrical cabling, and drag electrical cable all the way to there. And we'll do the same with a large pipe all the way to... down to there, I guess. We will put in our electrical cable inside up to there. Yep, that will do us. And we have 12,396 generic credits. Credits? Credits. We got generic credits. Just words. Anyway, beds. We can put some beds in, shall we? I'm not going to move them from the... Do I want to dismantle them from here? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to dismantle them from our areas around here. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. We'll dismantle all of them because we just don't need all that in there now. I'm going to keep the toilets in there. But them beds, basically it means I don't have to buy them beds there. Makes sense, right? Makes sense to me. Spin the toilet round. We're going to have to buy some carsies. That's okay. 100 each, like. Nice metal ones. There we go. All put in. Nice and hygienic. And then we will... Well, hygienic when we buy them. Probably not after the prisoners have used them. Dirty things. Some of them can be anyway. Anyway, we'll fire it up. Go max speed. Get this done. Hopefully we'll get it done. Or at least operational in some function... somewhere before the other prisoners turn up. Shower heads, spin it round, put it all the way down the bottom there. Obviously things like the utilities, the power cables, the pipes we'll have to sort out in a moment. Let me just take a sip of beverage, because it is actually getting cold. Looks like we've got some trucks here. Do we have... Why aren't you opening that? Still need to sort that out, don't they? Even though he was right next to it, he waited for his friend to come and open it. No, not doing it. No, sick of it. I did it last time, you do it. Anyway, I'm not going to search for... Oh, why is that guy up and about? That's a good thing. If he's up and about, it means he's not actually tunnelling. That's good. Unless he's made like a mannequin of himself that can move around like an animatronic thing. Which, to be fair, if we get some like low risk, maybe like inventor that had come in the prison for... I don't know what he would do. What the hell is that? What's his name? Right, hang on. Hang on. We're going to have to pause this here. So, according to this thing here, his name is... underscore hash 1055. I can't read all that. It would take me forever. Semicolon underscore hash 1077 semicolon underscore am. It goes on and on and on. Apparently, his prison number 739000, age 26. Russian con grew up as a chav on streets, then ran away when he was 13 from country to French coast, and then sailed to the UK in a box. Didn't know any other life without stealing and robbery. Still being in prison, steal everything he sees. Kleptomania. That's very ingressy, and that name is crazy. I don't know whether that is... I don't know whether that's bug or whether someone who put name in game is just taking the piss. It probably column A and column B, actually. Anyway, let's max speed this out and get this one done. So it's shower time anyway. Oh, no, it's free time because we only have an hour of shower time, and just to make sure that they actually go and do it. We haven't had any problems with the prisoner uniforms. Earlier alphas, there was obviously a massive problem with prisoner uniforms and prisoners not changing them. And there being a problem with it, but now it seems to be all resolved, which I'm glad to say. Let me go to my objects and beds. We can see we've got 6 spare, so I might as well spin them around and put them all in the bottom here, like so. And then obviously they're sort of not free. I have paid for them at a previous point, but they're sort of done. We have 35 cameras of 36. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dismantle them because they just don't do anything. The ones here. Dismantle. I fear that the ones here also don't really do anything, so I'm going to dismantle them on either side because I just don't think that a CCTV camera there and there, because it's only... oh no, it's looking here, but we don't need to see into visitation really. I mean, in reality, you would have... there's always a lot of staff around visitation watching for people and watching to see what prisoners get passed over and such, and any items are smuggled. But in the game, it doesn't really make much of a difference anyway. They're going to get smuggled regardless. Anyway, it is eat time, and the prisoners are understandably eating and talking on the telephone, including our prisoner underscore hash 1055 semicolon underscore hash blah 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 blah. Oh, and there's Barry. James Barry. The opposite end of the scale. We've got loads of basically looks like sort of error computer codey type stuff. Then we've got James Barry. Opposite ends of the scale. Anyway, this is all being planned out. I'm going to go to rooms and cell. Designate all that as cell. Like so, do the same up top, and then we can designate that as shower by going here and then designating that there as shower. Obviously, we need to put in the security cameras in here as well as the 2 phone booths, but I can do that in a moment. I'm going to speed it up and let them build. And take a sip of beverage because my throat is very, very dry and becoming hoarse. Not becoming a horse. Right. Ooh, that CCTV is inactive, probably because one of these went to open the door. Common room, we haven't really touched on that actually. Yeah, the common room works. There you go. There's nothing much more to say. Is that... no, Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman is watching the television. Yes. And there's Dragoon. Someone called Dragoon. Anyway, yes, it works. Pool tables, televisions, and phone booths. Nothing more to say. They work. Looks like all of these cells are pretty much done. Did he just place a pipe then run through the wall? I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah, she. Actually, it is a she, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, because we get, with Alpha 14, we've got different prisoner sexes, genders, and ethnicity as well. Anyway, looks like that person just stole a spoon, so yeah, he's been found out. I was going to put someone to work in the kitchen. I know there's been a couple of comments about that, people saying, oh, you should put them to work in the kitchen, but I don't think we need to. I don't think it's necessary. We're sort of doing alright as it is, and we're going to save a little bit of money, yes, but I'd rather just have it safe. With the amount of things we're getting stolen from the canteen anyway, there's a massive problem with thievery in the canteen and the workshop. Putting the kitchen on top of that might not be the best option ever. Obviously, we received the 8 prisoners from the previous one, the previous truck in the morning. And we're going to receive another 19 prisoners in this... What, next day? Yeah, next day, yes. Although, if I save it beforehand, it might change. But anyway, looks like we're getting these cells done. We are pretty much just putting on the doors now. As you can see, we're... oh, that guy's actually pushed his little cart into there to start, yeah, the laundry basket to start sorting the cells out and putting all the prison uniforms on the beds. Oh, that's quite good. I like the way that that's, the laundry basket, they just place them on the beds rather than stuff that's designated as cell. I do like that. Is this area done? That area's done. Wow, that was quick. It was like, it wasn't done, and then BAM! All finished. Let me put the security cameras in by putting them in. Let me just check. It's there, isn't it? So it's there, spin it around there, and then we have phone booth of there, spin it around there, there, spin it around there. Then we go to our objects, rooms, and go to our common room, designate that there and that there, and then that should be us. There we go, and then that should mirror that, and then there's another cell block finished, apart from the flooring and the tiling, which I might go back and start doing that, although I fear I may sack it off and end up doing this building first, because we are going to receive, like I said, 19 prisoners in the next one, although to be fair, we can probably... oh no, we can't hold them, we can only hold another 10 more, and we don't have the holding cells for it, so we're going to have to build this. I'm going to let the workmen finish moving the metal from the trucks before we do anything else. Let them carry that off first, and then I will work on other things. So yes, I think that's probably the best way to go. Yes. So anyway, I think that is it for the time being. We've got an extra cell block done. We have got this planned out. Put a couple more phone booths in there. Looks like everything's going okay. A couple of changes when it comes to the CCTV. I don't know whether you agree or not. Let me know in the comments. But I think we're okay. I think we're progressing on nicely. We're certainly not in the red anymore. We're receiving 1,724 generic credits per day, on top of the probably about 11 or 12 grand that we get from the workshop. So we're definitely doing okay. Definitely on the right track. Next episode, just continuing on, I guess. Yeah, comments in the comments, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.